everyone, Christina here with ESPN 106.3, and I am here for your Land Rover Palm Beach Player of the Week. This week, I was able to catch up with Michelle Taylor on the Boca Christian girls volleyball team and learn more about her role on the court, the strengths of the Lady Blazers, and so much more. Let's go see what she had to say. First off, congrats on being selected as our Land Rover Palm Beach Player of the Week. You have had a great season so far this year, and in your game against Jupiter Christian, you had 40 assists. That's crazy. Can you tell me more on how and when you got started with volleyball?
Well, I got started because both my parents played volleyball when they were younger. So they were like, play volleyball. And I didn't want to at first, but they dragged me into it, and now I don't want to get out. So.
What is your favorite part about the sport of volleyball?
It's the team. Like, I love team sports. I was a swimmer before I started playing volleyball, and I liked swimming, but in my first meet, I didn't really compete to the best of my ability because I was like, why do I need to win? Because I'm not competitive as I should be unless I have my team beside me, and then I'm playing this game for them and they're in it for me, and we lift each other up on the court, so that's my favorite part.
That's awesome. I love that. You know, you are homeschooled, so can you explain kind of what the process is like being homeschooled and then, going to a school and playing sports there?
Yeah, so we have to fill out some extra paperwork as homeschoolers, but Boca Christian really accepts homeschoolers. It's not like I'm the homeschooler on the team. I'm part of the Boca Christian team, so I'd love to go to school there, honestly. I tried to convince my parents, but they said it costs too much.
You average about 20 assists a game, and in just about 2 years, you've had over 1,100 assists. What is your role on the court?
Well, I am a very visual person, so I'm good at rotations. So if the team's out of rotation, I know it and I can fix it. So I'm kind of like the court coach in that way, but other than that, I'm just the setter on the team. I try to make the ball better for my hitters, and they try to make it better when I mess it up. That's all I do.
Well, you're doing great at it.
Thank
What
you.
are the strengths of the Boca Christian girls volleyball team?
It's definitely our bonding, how well we get along, because there are some teams that have discord within the team, which is not fun. But every year Boca Christian goes on this kind of retreatist thing to Disney, and we just have a time of bonding, laughing at each other, tea circles. It's always fun.
Tomorrow your team has a district matchup against Highlands Christian. What is it going to take for the Lady Blazers to end up on top?
Well, probably not getting comfortable and cocky, because we've played this team before and we've beaten them before. Now, that doesn't mean that we're going to beat them again, because I think that if we don't play our game, they could beat us easily. But if we're on it on our side of the court, taking care of what we know how to do, then that's all we need to do. We just can't get caught up in, oh, I won before. So that's how we got to do it.
Do you have any fun hidden talents?
Oh, I do have a fun hidden talent. I love music, so I play the piano, and I'm learning how to play the drums too. I love both of those things because I'm actually part of the youth worship team at the church I go to, which is Calvary Chapel. Yeah.
If you could have dinner with one celebrity, who would it be?
Okay, so it would be Tim Tebow, because he's gotten so much attention, and still I feel like he's so grounded in his faith, and he always puts God first on the court or whatever he's doing. And I would just love to have a conversation with him and be like, well, how do you do it? How do you just display such a Christ-like character while getting all this fame? And even a lot of people don't like him because he's a Christian, so we get persecuted. But he's a really great example.
And then finally, what is next for Michelle Taylor?
Well, I'm a junior, so I have a year before college. But what is next for me? I'd love to play volleyball in college, but I don't need to, but I'd love to. I'm trying to stay open to whatever God's plan is, because I feel like he could take me somewhere into ministry, because I love worshiping him. So if I got together with some other worship leaders, we could definitely lead people in worship somewhere. But I love playing volleyball, so I'm trying to figure out how to do everything, but I don't know if that's possible, so I'm praying about it. We'll see.
Congrats again, Michelle, on being our Land Rover Palm Beach Player of the Week, and good luck to you and the Lady Blazers on the rest of your season. See you next week.